know Rain brought it now.
I did my research. Rain did his thing, dog. It wasn't just the great music of a great artist. That boy did his thing as A&R, as management, did his thing, right? Okay, you talking, I go do it again.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
I want to ask you about this incident that happened on my show. You jumped in the comments. Shout out to Rainwater, who didn't show up. I called Rainwater today and he didn't show up. I called him, he said he was going to come, he didn't come. We probably had something else going. He said he had to go to church.
You know what? See, I can't be mad with him. I'm about to mess with him. I'm about to let you know, Rain. No, don't be scared. You got Rain. Then he got 214 by it. Don't be scared when that 504 come to holler at you.
Oh, man. But
nah,
anyway, let me just say this, man. You basically jumped in the comments because we was cutting up in here in some kind of way. The conversation came to, because he'll say a lot of times, you don't bring this person, why you don't go get this person? And I was like, he said, no, you'll go all the way and get California and get Silkk the Shocker. There's niggas who started this, you can't take that away from them niggas.
We talking about current time.
He talking now.
See, you live in the past. I'm tired of that shit.
Right now,
I'm sick of that shit.
He talking about Money Bag Yo. He talking about Glorilla. He talking about Big Boogie. You feel me? He talking about all nigga.
You the same nigga that was gonna interview Silkk the Shocker.
That's my boy.
I understand that.
That's my boy.
I understand.
You gotta understand. I did Danny Boy too. You know what I'm saying? It's certain niggas. I go interview for the culture. I'm not finna sit up here and act like these niggas didn't exist and Rainwater and Mo3 just popped up. And you jumped in the comments and say, watch out now. You gave him some stern. I'm gonna let you tell the story because I want to hear why you done it. And I know why you done it, but just explain to the people, what happened with that.
Well, number one, people, the strength of social media can put down and they will say just disparaging things towards Silkk and we've always been very protective of him. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. You gonna see me if you play with his name. We could talk like men, or we could do what we do. You know what I'm saying? The real man way, get in the middle of the street. I like doing that. So,
some stories on the internet about you.
Oh, man, I don't like talking about that stuff, man. But,
go ahead.
And the thing about it is, and I'm like, you can get the point across. Don't do it like that. And then for him, and I like this little dude. I feel
Me
like,
too.
and I'm going to say it, and I want you to make sure he said, I'm going to look in the mic. I'm not going to even look at y'all. He should be achieving even more. I expect him to be one of the big execs to come out the South one day. That guy, he has that. He has the gift of gab to talk. I've learned some. I do my before I go to war. I do my research. You feel what I'm saying? And who he is as a manager. And I look at some of the artists that we're gonna take away Mo, because Mo was a special guy. Jesus, that kid was, man. He was one of them. You know what I'm saying? But even other artists and things I've learned about the kid, young man. Instead of you being up here that way, that's how I felt. Like, no, you got a little more to prove. God gifted you this very, very awesome, and you did your job with Mo, right? But before you could stand on that, this is the way I felt. Pay your dues. You know what I'm saying? Go make more till you go get your artists that did what Silkk did before you make those comments and those questions. You know what I mean? No, excuse me, those things you say. But you're entitled to your opinion. Because I know a lot of people go, well, hey, this, that, and that. Yeah, whatever.
It's so many ways you can argue that, though, because when you look at even Mo3, the thing he was trying to accomplish, what Silkk the Shocker have accomplished. Silkk the Shocker is a multi-platinum. This dude,
movies, everything.
He really done did some stuff, and
then it's like, why take you from the and this the thing with the young dudes in the South, and it was more, I'm gonna say, hurtful coming from Rain, because you right here in the middle, Lil J is down there. P and Baby is over here. It's your lane. Because usually it's rappers, right? Everything is all rappers, right, from the South. But you haven't heard too many managers, A&R type. You that one. Nobody's trying to follow that. Name how many young dudes his age trying to do management or whatever else. He an A&R. So you that guy, who's to say become the next Lil J, the next, you know what I'm saying, the P or the next Baby, you feel what I'm saying? Or in his age group, the next Gotti, who I love, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, You from the South, you supposed to protect yours, whether you feel that way or not. We could talk behind closed doors if you feel that way, about
Seven the Great just said the same thing about something that he said about him that, it kind of like he didn't want him to be said, but I get what you're saying. Yeah. But also, I think education becomes a thing on it as well. I don't think like I said, when it comes to Silkk, you got to go find out about the things that he's accomplished, because a lot of times you don't know.
He just followed. I'm gonna tell you, I think he followed with a lot of people. You had the one or two people who say that on the internet, and these dudes that think they know music and they try to put my bro on this certain list that I won't even say because I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, when you look at how many rap like him, rap that style,
a bunch of them.
And they big time, and they, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna leave that fact right there, right? But for him, it was like, I was more disappointed because from the South, dog. We don't do that to ours. If they do it, fine. But we don't do that to ours. That was number one. And then I felt like it was more or less like you were talking this big talk. My thing was, okay, you did it once and you was on your way. With a hell of an artist. And I'm not gonna take from your work, because I found out you used to bust shit. That boy,
everybody know Rain brought it down.
I did my research. Rain did his thing, dog. It wasn't just the great music of a great artist. That boy did his thing as A&R, as management, did his thing, right? Okay, you talk, now go do it again. Get that resume up. You know what I'm saying? Then we can have these conversations or whatever. Then you're gonna learn in time when you get it up. You're gonna know this thing of ours, especially in the South, we keep that in behind closed doors if you feel a certain way. But the world don't know we don't do that. And that's what I looked at, even though he have his own opinion.
Man, Rain gonna get that opinion, man. Yeah. That's one thing you get. Hey, listen, Mr. Serv-on, Rain is gonna give that opinion. He gonna tell, and you got to be able to set under his gun and tell him, hey, education is the process, nigga. No, I ain't going for that. That's me.
Let me tell you. And that's what I learned about him. And look, I've learned to love it, though. That's the part. So I love him for it, but and then it made me angry, because I'm like, and I don't mean to say kid, because he's young, it's just an older guy thing.
Yeah.
This young man, he can be one of them in this executive way of doing things.
A lot of people say that.
He got it. But he gotta stay away from Rain, bruh. Stay away from all this, man. Just, but pass your opinion. But and what's gonna come behind it. But I just feel like what I saw in him, it was more like almost a disappointment. Like, come on, bruh. You could be one of them, dog. And I believe that with everything in me. You know what I'm saying? Especially once I did my research and found more history about him, right? And I'm like, man, he out here playing games, man, with all this. He reining the wrong thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like this dude is that, I feel like he could be that one, not just Dallas area, just getting all this all through Texas or whatever, and build something so great. You know what I'm saying? That's unstoppable. Build it all again that was built before him. And he has it. Because he will stand by his orders. He will.
He ain't put it to go against it.
In the fire. The fire gonna burn him, and then it's gonna come back and burn his ashes. He gonna come back again. He gonna stay, and that's what I like about him. But at that moment, I had to really be honest with him. Like, come on, don't do that. And he's so real. Like, what I love about him, he said, and I was like, damn. And I would say something nice to him, and he said, and I knew your lyrics too, man. And like he was disappointed in me. And I'm like, didn't look what he hit me with. I said, that was some smart chess playing. I said, damn, man. And he listened to my stuff too, man. Damn. But I had to keep it 100. And then it's a good lesson too for people out there. He said something that I didn't truly appreciate about my label mate. I'm like I told him on there, I'm supposed to stand up for him, right? And he responded, but it was never no disrespect.
No.
You feel what I'm saying? And it was like, okay, when I come out here, you was like, I'm gonna get him.
I'm trying to get him out. We still gonna do it.
Because I wanted him sitting next to me so we could go at this old school and new school thing.
He'd have loved to do it. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you,
I want him.
He probably busy. I'm telling you, I thought he was gonna show up.
He went to church because he was scared. He went to church. He know. Not to all y'all out there, not scared in no physical way.
No, the conversation,
he
man.
from the South, because I smashed somebody for him.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying?
That's right.
That's a little bro, but what I'm saying is he know, because I wanted to. You know what I want? I was gonna, if you wasn't gonna ask the question, I was gonna get into this old school, new school, because somebody needs time. We do it. Talk about it,
because he always talking about the old school needs to go sit down.
I seen that crowd last night. Let me say this.
He always said the old school needs to sit down.
They need to get out the way.
Get out the way. Get new rappers.
You didn't see what I seen last night. See when you see what I seen last night.
I wanted him.
You seen it?
Yeah, I seen it.
How many people's in there?
And look, I looked at it like it was gonna happen on your show. That finally,
I sure wish I'd got his butt over here.
In a young one was gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell Ali from the St. Lunatics, you know, because I be messing with him on his page with Jordan and LeBron, right? So I'm like, me and him gonna have. I'm gonna force this issue where we could get into it, but I know my bro is gonna ask that question, so we might not. Oh, yeah, especially Mr. Jamaica. I know you probably, because I wanted that conversation that the world needed to see between the older generation and younger.
Right, exactly.
Because I want. I'm telling you, I was in my phone. I had notes. I said, I'm gonna get him because I know he gonna bring up. Because I remember when he talked about Gotti.
Yeah.
And Yo Gotti, that's my guy, man. I love who he is.
Yeah, but I talked about Jay Nim. It was an old school
and Baby, and
I talked about Baby.
Yeah, and it was like,
I think.
I wanted him.
I just think that a lot of times you gotta have that conversation, because some of the things he's saying, a lot of people are thinking and not saying. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Then I think it was better me and him do have it, because I'm never wanted him to get upset and next thing you know we in there fighting.
No.
Like some people, it'd be more like I want the debate. Yeah. Because I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you because you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him examples of what he do and who he is to older generation guy that did it before him.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like what you doing, you know what I mean? And at the same time, you would not exist, nor the great would not exist if there wasn't a Pac. If you feel like he was better, was better than Pac.
That's kind of what I told him.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. That's why I love when you did it. But I definitely wanted to have that conversation.
We gonna catch. We need to come over too much,
because you need two people that's not gonna bring into no argument.
No. You need to, and the conversation need to be had because somebody else can learn from that conversation.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.